Excellent. All right, guys, let's get you up to your commentary team who's going to guide you through.
Night for them. It's the second successive Champions League. In the past and full of passion and atmosphere. At the step foot in the Metropolitano, it's the Champions League, and from this point, it really matters. It's quite a scene. Don't let the pleasantries fool you. It's not how it's done here. But let's not forget the Gunners hammered Atleti in the league phase, 5 games. Antoine Griezmann and Koke are club legends, the leading scorer injury, but Julián Timber remains an injury absentee. At the game, when you sit in here tonight, it's a magnificent stadium. Arsenal have to be focused on the likes of who can't win it tonight, but you can lose it here, and they'll need big performances and total focus, regardless of the tactics. Madrid and Arsenal in the change strip, straight into the lion's den for Arsenal, the lion who hails from the main streets of...
Not sure we'll get those amount of goals, but certainly with the talent on play, we should get a game.
First slip tonight, we saw lots of those when Spurs were here. Nkapie was the one. It was the first shooting. Well, it's game number 794. For the first 15 or 20 minutes, Mikel Arteta's team have got to keep it tight.
Got to, absolutely.
Ben White, no Madueke. Excellent acceleration by the England winger, and then coming in at the far side was Nkapie, and I think he feels that Martinelli might have been in his way.
I wonder if he could have screamed at him. I mean, Madueke does ever so well there. Takes it between the two defenders, beautiful skill, and he hangs it up at the back post. You know something, I think you're right. I think if Martinelli can get a shout, and Nkapie is coming onto it direct.
Perez, Griezmann. Played on here towards Simeone. That's really good defending though by Nkapie for Arsenal.
Yeah, it's proper defending that, isn't it? Just puts his body in front of it, marches out for a bike kick. Just gets in front.
How old do you think I am?
Now, Simeone got a touch, and that was an important one because Martinelli had made a really good run down that side for Arsenal. The defending then done by Llorente. He looks like a film star down there. Ask at this stage for English teams against them in Europe. And that's decent defending, that back there by Pubil. Antoine Griezmann just to get Rougerie on the move down that side. Here's Álvarez, nice touch. Sliding in was Gabriel, that's a good save by Ryan. Hits it sweetly, Julián Álvarez. First chance for him tonight.
Brilliant feat to get his little bit of space, his half yard. I'm not sure why Gabriel goes to ground here. Don't think there's any need to do that. Quick feet, shots on target, good save.
All comes from Griezmann as well, dropping into that mid.
Gabriel. Off goes Viktor Gyökeres, and he's going to try and use his speed here against Llorente, who's quick himself, but that's good play by Gyökeres. It's a decent pass to Martin Odegaard. That's a brilliant block in there. Outstanding Atletico Madrid defending in the end.
Also tremendous from a centre forward. Does really, really well. Powerful, strong, quick. Gets a great delivery across.
Crossed in here towards Viktor Gyökeres, and coming onto that was Nkapie. And the referee had spotted a foul in there against Arsenal. Arsenal keeping the ball for long periods of time like this. Here's Zubimendi with an interesting cross in because they got both Gyökeres and Madueke in that far post area, Ali.
Again, you got an opportunity to ask a question, put it into the box. I think he may have just got one in the face there, Gyökeres.
Griezmann, Lookman again. Noni Madueke's got back defensively here. Then it goes from Koke and out again from an Arsenal perspective. But Griezmann gets it back again from Koke and plays it out there to Rougerie, the left back, who can cross towards Álvarez with the header. Too high. He's been the one though and will continue to be, won't he, Álvarez, who's the danger.
His movement's good, isn't it, because across the defender.
Played forward by Ruggieri, quickly on the scene. Rice, here's Ødegaard, and now Madueke. That's nice from Arsenal. They've got men forward here. Madueke hits the shot. That wasn't far away. Oblak at full strength to make sure.
Very bright again from Declan Rice. He's had an excellent half hour. Forces interception. There he goes in front of Lookman. Little lay off back in.
It's good possession again. This good controlled football away from home by Arsenal, but then Saliba just maybe got slightly overconfident. Atletico Madrid have got it now with Lookman. Antoine Griezmann. Simeone, but I think Alvarez felt he might have been in an offside position at the outset, but just a little bit of a warning there to Saliba.
Yeah, just a lapse of
the ball though inside their own half. Arsenal. Koke plays it on to Alvarez. Alvarez on the move and hitting the shot. Saliba made the block. In fact, it was Gabriel who got his body in the way. And the decision here goes to Arsenal. Applause though from the manager. He's not been as lively as I thought he might be either to this point, Simeone.
Just again caught in possession a little bit, Arsenal there.
But now there's an opportunity for Simeone to play in space for the first time tonight, but he took a bit long to make his mind up. Does fall though for Alvarez. Declan Rice, brilliant. Outstanding from Declan Rice. Julián Álvarez, but now he's headed it back to Martin Zubimendi. Here's Martin Ødegaard, Zubimendi. And it goes to Gyökeres, who goes over. Referee says penalty. Danny Macaulay says penalty. Gyökeres pushed over inside the box. And Arsenal have a penalty 3 minutes before half-time.
I think it's all their own doing. The first thing I'd say when it comes into Gyökeres, I was hoping that he'd swing a left leg at it and hit it first times. I thought that was the option. They will have a look at it. I definitely had a challenge from the back.
Oblak to give Arsenal a priceless lead in the semi-final. And Gyökeres wraps it into the back of the Atletico Madrid net. Celebrates in front of the Atletico Madrid supporters. And Arsenal lead 1-0 in the Metropolitano.
Excellent penalty. It's all about the pace. Goalkeeper goes the right way.
In this semi-final for Arsenal. Cue the complaints. Danny Macaulay knows they're coming. Koke wants to plead his case, but it looked a straightforward decision to me for the rolls, all being stored in the tunnel of the Metropolitano. Down below us in the bowels of the stadium. So the change has been made by Diego Simeone. We'll just have a look what that means to the...
Sorry, I was just going to say, as you'd expect, Lenormand's moved into central position alongside. Did you think that was...
Message for Mikel Arteta, you've been great, but it's only half done.
Three-man wall. He's in exactly the right spot. Alvarez has gone for goal! And there were some in the stadium that thought that had sneaked in.
That was one.
So was I. That's two of us right away. I thought that had flown into the top corner. Clearly side netting now, but what a free kick that is. Yeah.
If they're going to persist in playing long like that, they've got to get Saul on the pitch. That's a lovely touch there by Griezmann. Alvarez gives it to Lookman. Lookman's in for Atletico Madrid, but it's straight at David Raya. Griezmann then on the follow-up. What a save.
Incredible.
Incredible save from David Raya.
Absolutely tremendous save. Lookman initially, I think, has got to keep the shot down. He's holding his run there, so he's onside. Takes a couple of good touches. That has to be low and hard. Comfortable save. Zubimendi should do better.
It's a block. It's a block.
It's a block.
Yeah.
That shot has to be low and hard.
But after last night, you never know.
Griezmann moving the toilet paper. Swung in here towards Llorente, who hits the volley. Now they're appealing for a penalty. They're all appealing for a penalty. The manager's appealing for a penalty. Look at him down there, bottom corner. Macauley's going to wait. He didn't see it. He's been quite honest there. Dennis Higgler's going to take a look. Every one of them went up.
Yeah. No surprise.
Ooh.
The reaction.
Contact at all off his left leg. I doubt it.
He's giving it alley.
Yeah.
He's in the best individual season for an Atletico Madrid player. And he scored. And he barely moved the muscle, the goalkeeper. Super penalty from the main man. of Atletico Madrid, and it's 1-1 11 minutes into the second half.
Well, if anything, it was even more emphatic than Gyökeres, wasn't it? Blasted, goalkeeper didn't move. I don't think it would have mattered.
I think the keeper thinks he's going to go down the middle. I think he's gambled and stayed still.
Julián Álvarez, who skips away from Zubimendi, but runs into Declan Rice. Referee says play on because Atletico Madrid have got the ball. Álvarez is still down though here. Álvarez, and now here's Lookman. Atletico Madrid much better in this second half. Rugeri's cross. Lookman takes it down. Griezmann shoots and hits the frame of the goal. And then Cardoso was following up and Declan Rice was strong. That's all! Fizzes wide from Antoine Griezmann via a deflection.
I mean, that's just absolutely different class from that little man. There's no power, it's just all about volley.
Yes. Deeper this time from Álvarez, and David Raya had to make sure that was whipping it.
And he did. And I think he meant it as well, Álvarez.
Up by Llorente. Antoine Griezmann flipping one in, flicked on. Lookman! It was there to be hit.
Yeah, he's leaning back, isn't he? We're right behind him, we've got a brilliant view. He's got to go over it, low and hard across towards that back post area. Look, he's just leaning back.
And Trossard loses the ball straight off the bat, and here's Álvarez for Atletico Madrid. Griezmann over towards Lookman. That's an important header by Saliba, but you've got to settle in quickly when you just come on.
You want to take your first touch and make it simple.
Here's Álvarez, who's got Llorente charging forward, and now in possession, and it's got played in towards Lookman, and Lookman's got the chance, and that's a big save for Raya. Straight at him in fairness, but you've still got to save it. Good chance for Ademola Lookman.
Oh, he should be scoring. He doesn't get any power in it.
Rugeri with the cross. Rugeri. Lookman. Oh, over he goes. That was of his own accord.
I'm a little bit surprised we haven't seen him up to now, Dan.
Here's Saka. Oh, now then, Ezra's gone over. The referee's going to give another one, is he? He is. He's given it.
He's given it.
He's given it. Well, that's almost a mirror image of the Lookman situation at the other end, but this time the Arsenal player's gone down. Now he's going to be looked at again by Dennis Higler. But just when you felt Atletico Madrid was starting to get a grip of the game, Arsenal get awarded a penalty here.
Very, very...
Simeone's playing peacemaker now.
Do you know? No penalty. My word.
Simeone's crazy. He's slapping his play.
Johnny Cardoso, Gabriel Jesus now gets it to Ben White. Arsenal have got plenty forward here. Ezra's one of them. And it goes to Trossard, who shoots. That's a good block made by Pubil in there. Minutes in the Metropolitano. There'll be some added time, though, for the two VAR checks. Here's Mosquera. Mosquera with a shot. Straight to the goalkeeper. What an introduction that would have been. Saka's header on. That's away by... Zubimendi had to fight for the ball, as did Ezra against Llorente. That's a nice touch as well to get him on. Oh, what a turn from Ezra. Brilliant from the Arsenal number 10.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful turn.
In reality, that should have been pulled back as well for Napolitano. Declan Rice. Hits the shot, Declan Rice! Oblak diving to his right.
Hit that post at the back, didn't it?
Yeah.
I think he's had a good game, a really good game, Declan Rice. Just tries to whip.
Whether they could pinch a goal at the end. Hincapié, in goes the cross. It's a good ball into a good area, that.
What a ball.
Here's Saka, and then blasted in by Declan Rice straight at Lookman, who's had a really good chance as well. Maybe there's a late sting in the tail here. That's hoisted into Baena, headed in towards Lookman, who couldn't reach it. Now you ask the question, had Sorloth been on, would that have been different?
I don't think there's any doubt it would have been different.
Robin Lenormand picks out Lookman with a really nice ball, and he took it quite well on this side. It's good covering, though, by Saliba.
I think they were both looking for the goalkeeper, weren't they?
Ezra's lost it. This is Hanko. Driven in! Did he get a fingertip to that? No, he didn't. It was smashed in by the substitute Molina.
That's it well, didn't he? He's claiming David Raya got a touch. But what a strike it is. All power outside the right foot. He probably does.
It's next week, all square. It would have been a tale of 2 penalties, but in actual fact it's a tale of 3 penalties. Hooks at full time. Arsenal in front, Hanko through the back of Viktor Gyökeres. Clear penalty, which was smashed into the back of the net by the Arsenal centre forward.